Hello, everyone out there. It is Friday, September 22nd. Haven't been on to do a video in a couple days. Been working on the old pole barn. So, wanted to come on and talk a little bit about your job and working. How long have you been at your current job? And do you like your job? Just a question. Leave a comment below. Maybe we can get into some topics here and talk about it a little bit, because I was just curious, because if something happened to you, how long would it take your current employer to replace you? Are you irreplaceable to that company? There's a lot of companies out there that, literally don't care about the employee. There are some companies out there that do, that really strive to do everything they can for their employees. But if we go past that and look at what the government puts down for us as far as working, they take Social Security tax out of our paychecks. Now, when you look at anybody who does videos on Social Security, they talk about how it's going away soon because the government takes from it for so many different things. I mean, whenever there's an issue, the government takes money from Social Security. So they're saying that it will be completely depleted in the next 5-10 years. So what does that do for people like me and you who pay Social Security tax? Well, that means that we will pay into it our whole lives, and when we are able to retire, it won't be there. It'll be gone. All the money will be used up. So does that essentially mean that we paid into it, they stole all of our money, and we do not ever receive that benefit? It's kind of an interesting question. So I'd like to know what your thoughts are. Comment down below if you can. Like and subscribe to the channel if you can. And we can discuss these kind of topics. It's been something that's been on my mind for a little while. It seems like always, whenever there's a crisis, they go after Social Security disability. They want to take that money away. They constantly are increasing the age to retire. It used to be, 60, 62. They're trying to get it to 72 before you can retire. The average lifespan of a human in the world is about 70 years old. So the reason that they do that is if they can get you to work right up until the day you die, that's more money they get to keep. Does that make sense? I mean, if you work and you pay Social Security tax and all these taxes, and you work right up until the day you die, they keep all that money. It's not transferable to anybody in your family. So that's another interesting thing. Other countries, if you look at their way they run, their working class, they work 30-hour work weeks. They have 4-day weekends, and they're able to retire at like 55. So it's just kind of interesting. It's a very interesting topic. There's a lot that you can talk about with this. I just when the Bible was written clear back when, and they talked about working and tithing and doing your fair share, that was working for survival. You were working your farm to grow vegetables, to build your houses, so you were putting in work and time for you and your family. Now they want you to work right up until you're dead to make someone else rich. So it's just kind of an interesting thing that I've been thinking about lately with everything that's going on in the government. I mean, it's in the world, just working. Everybody should work. I think so. I mean, you need money. Obviously, money makes the world go round, but the way that they have it set up is very beneficial for them and the government, and not very beneficial for you. In our current government, I mean, there's a lot of people who are losing everything. I mean, their savings, their retirement, they're having to get into all of it. And Like I said in the previous videos, I found out that there's 1 million people a year filing bankruptcy under the current administration right now. That's a lot. So Americans are struggling. No matter what they tell us, Americans are struggling. And they are fighting to keep the government open right now. And it's still the same topic. They want to give $24 billion more to Ukraine. The president of Ukraine came to the U.S. to beg and plead with us to give him more money. They gave $6 billion to Iran. It's absolutely unheard of. The type of money that they spend of our tax dollars on things that don't benefit the American people. It only benefits them and other countries. It's time that we put America first, no matter what that takes. We need America first more than ever in this country. We need to get this figured out with the Social Security benefits for retirees, because working until you're 72 with a lifespan of 70 doesn't fit very good, does it? That means they keep all that money, so they win again. So currently reading a book by Thomas Paine called The Common Sense of the Government, and he's kind of an interesting fellow when you read these stories. I would suggest that anybody that's out there read any of Thomas Paine's books. They're kind of interesting. You can find them on Amazon. They're like $8 for a paperback book. I think you can get it for $14 on Amazon on a Kindle and read it. But he basically stood up to the government in the 1700s and was not impressed with the way they were trying to implement government on the American people and religion. He believed that they were control tactics to control the American population and the world. And if you look back now with what's going on, I think he might have been accurate, to the point where they wanted to put him to death because he did not follow the narrative that they put out there. So kind of fits with everything that's going on today. But like I said, like and subscribe. Leave comments down below. Let's delve into this working 50, 60, 80 hours a week. Very minimal home time. Working sometimes the weekends. Working yourself to death. And like I said, you're putting into this Social Security disability so you can retire one day, which they keep raising as high as they possibly can, for you to have no retirement. So that way they can just take it and keep it. So let's delve into this topic a little bit. Let's talk about it. Leave comments. If we get enough comments, we'll keep talking about this. We'll get to the bottom of it and find out what we can do as Americans to make this a little easier to get through life. Like I said, like, subscribe. If you can, donate to ministriesofthewest.org, a nonprofit that wants to help people and small businesses. Stay vigilant out there, because this world is way different than when we were younger, and it's getting worse. So thanks for watching. We'll talk to you later.